What up, folks? It's your boy PJ bringing you another war recap video. First, let me address the fact that I have not released a video in several weeks. Um, all I can say is that life got busy, but I'm back on the horse, bringing you a recap of our war against Kalibonhon. Kalibonhon. Anyway, we beat them up. We beat them up good, and we beat them up early, so they didn't even finish all their attacks. They left about 19 attacks undone. I'm going to show you first Sackett versus their number 5. Sackett is bringing his stoned GoHo attack. He brings this attack a lot and with a very high degree of success. Starts with 2 golems there in the right corner, backed up by Wiz and his Archer Queen. He's going to give them some time to soften up the defenses. He's got his third Clan Castle Golem, Max Golem, coming in at the corner. Now all 3 golems are going to move onto that jump. Take the jump, trigger the enemy Clan Castle. He's got a poison for them. This clan hasn't learned that that troop combination of minions and wizards is just not going to cut it after the update. Anyway, now Sackett is about to start his hog portion. He's got a giant coming in on the top to do a little bit of tanking, and surgical hogs on those top 3 defenses. Now he's got one more golem coming in from the left, and there go the rest of it. One more giant coming in from the rest, and the rest of his hogs. He drops his first heal. The base is already wrecked, but there goes the first heal. Protects the giants from that bottom giant bomb. Protects the hogs from the giant bomb at the bottom. And here goes his last heal, just to make sure the hogs finish it out. He had to use his poison early, so the hogs are being pestered by those skeletons, but that's okay. They take out the last mortar, turn around, take out the skeletons, and there's a ton of hogs for cleanup. Plus, Sackett has cleanup Wiz at the top. They do their job. The hogs do their job. Both heroes still alive at the end. Awesome job. Next up, I'm going to show you my own attack. Not because I think it's awesome, just because I made a couple mistakes in it, and I want to tell you about them. I'm bringing a cold-blooded LaLoon, bringing the golem in from that top left side, and I send one hog in there to get the clan castle lore. I want to kill that dragon out toward the perimeter instead of waiting until the queen gets in the middle of those high HP storages. So she does her job with the help of a raid. She takes out the dragon. My barbarian king goes in, takes out an air defense and the enemy archer queen, and then here I drop my first hound thinking it's going to go to the top right air defense, but it doesn't. It goes to that bottom right defense. So I quickly dropped 3 loons and a rage to to make sure that hound, I was able to capitalize on that hound soaking up the air defense. Normally I would have delayed putting loons down in that section until the first set of loons had gotten closer to the air defense. But anyway, I had to rush things. It didn't do the normal counterclockwise action, but I was clockwise action, but I was able to kind of recover from that mistake. I used more loons than I wanted to early because of that snafu, and the end result is that they have to fight through this air sweeper, which they finally do. It's okay. I actually still have 2 hounds up. I could have really waited on that last rage. But anyway, good job to myself. Nice recovery. Next up, we're going to go and show Jon Snow versus the enemy number 10. Snow's bringing a shattered GoHo. I want to show this because he makes the active decision here to lure the dragon and do his kill with just the Archer Queen and her ability. I mean, he knows right here that the Archer Queen is gonna sacrifice her ability, which is basically a trade, queen ability trade, not trading the queen herself, but to eliminate that dragon. And the alternative is using, maybe 2 or 3 whiz with 3 or 4 barbs, I guess you could do, or people also still like to use the witch. Anyway, he chooses to swap his Archer Queen ability to take out the giant. It works well in this raid. In the right situations, it's a good swap. He has his golem and his heroes going into the core. They're getting pretty deep at this point, and he's starting to release his hogs, surgical style. They're doing their work, softening up that top part of the base. He's got his first heal there. Nice placement, covers off on 3 or 4 defensive structures. And at this point, he's got heroes deep into the core. He's got golems working their way, kind of meeting up with those hogs. A couple of the defenses are targeting that golem while the hogs sweep through and destroy everything. There goes the last heal. Probably wasn't even necessary. He dropped that poison earlier to get rid of the skeletons that were following his hogs, and one giant bomb there, but that's okay. He had a ton of hogs, and none of them really died. Last one, I'm going to show Geonator versus the enemy 13. I thought this one was fun. Enemy left a hole there in the middle of the base. He exploits it first with a barb to get the clan castle lore. Gets a little extra bonus by triggering a skeleton trap. He brings the dragon, the CC dragon, up to the top. Uses a poison spell, and he's going to take them out, I think, with his Archer Queen. He's got a couple barbs there. Oh, maybe he doesn't even use the Archer Queen. He uses some giants and some cannon fodder there, some dragon fodder, I guess. 3 or 4 barbs. Now he's got a golem, his barbarian king, and his clan castle, which has a couple Valks and some whiz. Drops them all into that hole in the middle of the base, and then immediately sets his hogs coming from the top side. The barbarian king, golem, and Valks do just 2 Valks. They do decent work there in the core. Set off some giant bombs. His hogs do a nice split. They're on the left side, on the right side. He's got heals for them. He's got 1 heal left. He's going to spot use it here, figure out where on the bottom those hogs are going to kind of converge. Decides to drop it there. The hogs that are under heal there are going to make short work of those remaining defensive buildings, and then they're going to run over to help the hogs on the left side, and they meet right there on the bottom. He's got his Archer Queen still up. Didn't even use her as part of the attack. She was just clean up. She's only level 4. And he's got he's got some whiz spread. He's got hogs running around, cleaning everything up. And that one is a wrap. Awesome job, Geonator. Like to see it. Sorry, he had 3 Valks there in the core, not 2. In any event, thanks for tuning back in. I'll be posting videos every day now. Again, schedule kind of cleared back up. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.